Okay, hello everyone, this is Zach here. All right, so tonight we're gonna do a quick short section over here to, let's go through what's the stocks that we can look into, okay, for tomorrow or probably this week, right? So I think most of the US counters, okay, are doing pretty well at the moment. Okay, one of the ETF, I think, on next week, okay, on chart from 13th of January, okay, especially for members, okay, if let's say can, okay, please attend, okay, the US ETF course, okay, that will conducted by Martin, Alif, and by myself. Okay, so we're going to share with you what is the how you're going to uh diversify, okay, your portfolio into ETF, okay, especially on US ETF. Okay, now one of the ETF definitely getting more interesting is semiconductor, right? Well, we have this green pentagon, okay, in the daily chart with NS, okay, is building very nicely as well, the 24 this moving average. Okay, so today up a little bit, okay, around like 0.5%. Okay, so for those that who are looking for related counters, you can actually try to look into it. Let's look into others. Semiconductors, TSM. Okay, I think TSM have a very nice pocket pivot. Okay, so if you look into weekly charts over here, right? So again, today just Tuesday. Okay, we don't know what happens later on. Okay, but at the moment, looks like a pocket pivot. Okay, hopefully the volume is getting higher later. Okay, all right. Hello, Mr. Tan. Okay, so well, just want to do a quick confirmation. Is my sounds coming okay? Is my sounds is okay? If yes, type a 1 for me. Okay, and we're gonna start right now. Okay, so again, this is just a quick update for those that who are interested in the US market, right? So definitely US market is getting more very interesting right now. Okay, so even like Tesla, I think one of the Martin favorite, if let's say for those who attend masterclass, okay, hopefully you all able to follow, okay, Tesla as well by Martin, even though it didn't come with green pentagon, but again, this is like a shakeout. Okay, we got an NS as well. Okay, so kind of lots of pretty good NS recently, okay, in some of these counters. Okay, so especially on semiconductor counters, okay, I found it's that the base is building very, very nicely. Okay, so we got some NS over here as well. Okay, so if let's say I got time later on, and if you want to, I can go through a little bit on US market. If not, today we're going to purely focus in KIC. Yeah, before I forgot, for those that who are interested in crypto markets, okay, we can look into crypto market as well. Okay, so seems like I think Ethereum, all they are still kind of like doing a little bit of inverse pullback, even though today up 3%. But normally this is an area that I tend to be more careful. Okay, if you want to plan to buy and hold, because we're afraid of inverse pullback. Okay, so normally what I do is I kind of like this kind of bar. Okay, they close up very nicely with green pentagon, high volume. Okay, subsequently they got some momentum, okay, towards the resistance. Okay, hello Vince, thank you for joining us today. All right, so at the moment I think crypto markets, especially like Bitcoin and Ethereum, seems like they are still below 2040s. Okay, so waiting for a nice confirmation before I want to look for the trades. Okay, now the one that I think so far is very interesting. Okay, of course, the red printer is there, so that's why I still also be careful, kind of like careful. Okay, let's say drop below 2040, probably I will plan to exit first, or maybe I'll see how it goes. Okay, but at the moment they are building a spring. Okay, so I think right, still okay, right? So we got 3 spring. Okay, hopefully it holds well and it able to turn back to the green pegons again. Of course, today haven't really closed yet, right? So, well, let's see how it goes. Okay, again, just a quick update for those interested in some of the crypto market. Okay, so here also a bit weakening at the moment. Getting Shiba, kind of like the same things as well. Okay, now let's focus some KIC market. Okay, so let's start with Pentagon. Oh, sorry. We should start with the sectors. Okay, so again, anything you do, always start with sectors. Okay, because this is the one that actually, at least give up some sort of like a direction, right? Is overall KIC is doing fine or not? Expectations. Okay, all these kind of things. Okay, so yes, at the moment, still all is still in green. Okay, all still in green. Let's short according to LT to ST. This is what I do normally. Okay, so industrial product finance, okay, is I think I kind of like it overall for finance technology. Okay, as always. Well, okay. At least everything is still in green Pentagon. Okay. So right, let's go to green Pentagon buy screen now. Okay, so just a quick reminder over here. The thing that we discuss over here is not for you to buy and sell. Okay, I'm not asking you to buy this stock and sell these stocks. Okay, I just trying to share with you what is the tools that we have. Okay, and as a member, how you can use it more effectively. And just want to share with you also, how I usually use one spread analysis for my age. Okay, if I want to look for certain trades. Okay, now immediately there are a few counters I kind of like it at the moment is CWG. Okay, Celco I rarely follow recently. Hong Seng, I think the background is a bit weakening, if not mistaken. So let's try Hong Seng. Okay, again, so for especially for new members, you need to go through every stocks. Okay, go through every stocks. Okay, so most important is that you want to look into the STLT. Best is that you look for something green first. Okay, if not green purple. Okay, let's say red purple, like for example in the case of Hong Seng, this account, I tends to it's not that not don't like it, but it's not my priority. Okay, been sideways for so long. Okay, Tim which one are you referring to? TSM. Okay, actually today we have some discussion with Martin also regarding the ETF and semiconductors. Okay, hopefully you're referring to TSM. Okay, now let's go back to the screen over here, right? Now when ST turns to red and LT is in purple, normally this is the things that tells me that the background is kind of like weakening. Okay, now again, I'm not sure what is the strategy that you use normally, because some member can be trade in intraday chart. Okay, they look into probably hourly. Some member probably they aim for 3-4%, 4-5% maybe. Okay, but the things that we discuss over here are mainly focusing in daily chart and assuming you are looking into mid to long term. Okay, because again, different trader, they look into different things. Okay, so some members or maybe some of the friends over here, probably you are looking to somewhere around here. Okay, somewhere around here to get these profits. Okay, but again, if you are aiming for this, make sure you got your own trading plan and you got time to do a little bit of monitoring. Okay, especially for members that you're participate on the traders program. You need some time, okay, to do some monitoring, okay, especially in the morning, right? So okay, now for me, Hong Seng, again, purely based on chart, okay, daily chart, I think is a weakness sign. Okay, so here we got first one. Okay, now there's one thing actually I forgot to mention. Okay, is spring. Okay, now spring. Okay, this is the one that I really mentioned. But because not many chart have this kind of formation. Okay, but since this chart have it, I just probably want to highlight to you all. Now spring is good. Okay, if is close to 240s. Okay, and if the volume is high to average. Okay, now I think high and climbing is okay, but provided it come in the right place. Okay, like for example, when the price goes up, pull back. Okay, spring, sometimes this spring over here can be high volume. Okay, so pretty normal. Now if let's say the stock goes up, okay, and without any pullback, okay, it forms a spring and it comes with climatic volume. Now this is a sign of potential distribution. Okay, this is a sign of potential distribution. So like I said, I rarely mention this to members because it's a very rare formation in KIC. Okay, I think so far last year I think I only saw one or two, especially now Hong Seng. Okay, we have this formation. Okay, if I got more, I share with more. But this is a signals to tell us that there's a distribution is going on. Okay, in this case over here, right? So again, anyway, climatic volume above 340, you must be careful, right? So of course, at the moment, we never know whether it's a distribution or not. Like I said, whenever you see high volume, you be careful, right? Doesn't mean it will distribute, okay? But this is the bar that I'm worried the most, okay? This is the bar that is kind of like telling you that there's some sort of like a selling is coming in, all right? So now, if you ask me, I will try to avoid. Okay, but if you're really interested to look into it, I think okay. But here, if let's say got UT, make sure you want to pay extra attention to it. Okay. Now, for those that who are listening right now, type of 1 for me if let's say you understand this, and type of B for me if you need me to repeat. Okay. So like I said, whenever we read some chart patterns, okay, we try to recognize different chart, okay, and patterns, okay, because whenever we know, okay, this thing happened, okay, what is the things will happen next, then we know what is the expectation. Okay, if let's say go UTV award, okay, like like chart like Bitcoin, right? I think I share with you like this. Okay, here got UT, then we know, okay, it's time to probably award. Okay, so Tenglan said TSM, yes, correct. Okay, TSM. Actually, okay, now since Tenglan mentioned about TSM, actually today, like I say, me, Martin, and Coach Alif, right? Because we kind of like have a short discussion about next week course, the US ETF course, okay? And we look into this counter, TSM, okay, very, very interesting, okay? So when I look at it, to be frank, at percent I kind of like it, okay? Because this is a long period of reaccumulation, okay? So if you look into a background, again, just a little bit of US market, okay? So again, like it or not, I think including Sifu Fu also mentions, right? You have to look into US market right now. Okay, yeah, you have to look into US market right now. Okay, so next year also, sorry, this year you'll look into US market too, because this is the so-called, another way to cherry market. Okay, if you just realize, okay, I say like for example, I think my big mistakes for 2021 is I almost 100% in KRC. Okay, so that's why my portfolio, to be frank, is not that performing. Okay, uh that's why I have to move to other scale like crypto market or US market, right? So this DSMO here previously they run around 200%, and yesterday we do talk about reaccumulation, right? So this is a long period of reaccumulation, and I think the reaccumulation is very, very nice. Okay, so if you look into weekly charts over here, like I said, we still on Tuesday today. Okay, haven't really closed yet, but if let's say the volume is high, okay, I think there's a chance for them to do a poker period. Okay, so bottom, lots of spring. Okay, again, I'm referring to weekly charts right now. Okay, so this is one of them, TSM. Okay, one of the counter I look into. Okay, probably for long term moving forward. Okay, so all right, let's go to others. Okay, so I think we just cover for Hong Seng. Okay, so make sure you also want to check your background. Once you know your background, at least you know what is the things that you want to be prepared. Okay, well, let's try also. Pretty good closing. Okay, actually yesterday the bar high was a bit worried. Okay, I'm a bit worried about yesterday bar, but today closed with a very strong Pentagon bars. Okay, so let's look into weekly charts. Okay, weekly charts still good. Okay, I don't know, I just got feel that this guy got chance, okay, to break above. Okay, so we've got plenty of low volume around this area. Okay, you can see lots of T over here. Of course, now it's resistance. Okay, today volume is high, right? So let's see whether you got chance to make some movements on it. Okay, but so far so good. Okay, EMAS Pro. Okay, among all, I think CWG is the one that I'm following very closely as well, because CWG is COB trades. Okay, followed by there's a 3NS in the background. Okay, so EMAS Pro, a bit like COB as well. Huh? Okay, worth to pay attention about, the bar, it seems like very volatile. Okay, let's say it back to 2040. I think it's a bar that good to, it's a chart that good to follow. EMAS Pro. Okay, CWG. Let's say the CWG. Okay, nice green panel today. Volume is increasing, it's not that high, right? So let's check weekly. Okay, nothing much over here. Okay, but overall, to be fair with you, like I said, I kind of like CWG. Okay, probably because of it make a shakeout. Okay, it make a shakeout somewhere around here. Okay, around here, and it come with NS as well. Okay, so today got green payment back. Okay, now of course the resistance somewhere around here got few UT. Okay, so if you want to, you can aim for a quick profit somewhere near here. Okay. Okay, but I think worth to, again, not doing back over here, but I just think that it's worth to pay extra attention. Okay, I kind of remind me like is it M crop? I think it's M crop. Okay, so again, I not to say that CWG can break up like this. Okay, but just try to share with you why I love CWG. Okay, so if you look into here, okay, so CWG also previously we got a gaps. Okay, so like similar M crops, right? You got a gaps. Okay, and it seems like they are doing like a shakeout somewhere around here. Okay, here, okay, and we got some NS pushing here sideways before they break up further, okay, towards the resistance, okay. So, well, it kind of remind me, okay, like M crop, okay. So I'm not sure whether you break up like M crop or not, but let's see, okay. What is the next information that we can get? Okay, near to support. Okay. The other one I think is Tasco. This is one of the member asked me today. I think it's Nigel. Not sure is Nigel here today or not. Also a kind of like a very strong uh reaccumulations is happening around here. Okay. So market is big for the past. Oh, CWG you got washed out. Okay. All right. Don't worry. So see whether got other chance or not. Okay, for CWG. Okay, so for Tasco, right? So a long period of reaccumulation. Um, I think this guy is pretty strong. Okay, I think this guy's pretty strong. Okay, so during weak market, okay, like last month, yeah, it dropped. Okay, I think it's pretty normal. Most of the stock dropped. Okay, but it actually dropped with low volume. Okay, so here, resistance. Okay, we got a UT. Okay, this UT increasing volume. Okay, but seems like the support is still very nice over here. We got spring NS. Okay, still above 2040. Okay, now if you want to have better confirmation, probably want to wait for a green pentagons. Okay, in the weekly charts. Okay, if not, I think daily here, on the shorter time frame over here, it seems like complete a shakeout. Okay, so low volume over here will helps. Okay, probably aim for a quick sideways trading. Okay, towards the resistance. Okay, so Tasco. Well, I think personally I kind of like like it at the moment. Okay, for Tasco as well. Okay, let's do into Celcon. Okay. Wow, a bit goring style, but looks good. Okay, but looks good. Okay, weekly charts. This one also got a shake of patterns. Okay. All right. So of course, at the moment, if you ask me right now, 20% counter, I still a bit worried. Okay, but if you think that you want to do a bit shorter, I think okay, still possible. Okay, so over here, okay, so this is the next resistance, okay, which they are trying right now. Okay, but if I put the support near to here, okay, let me put it over here. Right, so it seems like they also having like a shakeout. Okay, kind of similar like M crop, um, CWG kind of patterns. Okay, here we got some upthrust. Okay, so going back to daily charts, right? Okay, going back to daily chart here, sideways, shake out 1, 2. Now seems like pushing it back. Okay, push it back, but it's remember this is 20% counted. Okay, so if you want to do it, okay, make sure it fulfill your risk first. Okay, before you enter for the trades. Okay, um, any others? Okay, let's try KGB. I remember KGB actually dropped below support last month, but after that didn't follow. Oh, okay, actually make a good comeback. Okay, very strong one. I didn't realize that he come back so fast. Okay, make a shakeout with the NS. Okay, and today got a very strong green pentagon. Okay, this is daily chart just to confirm. Okay, I don't know. It looks like a poker period for me. Okay, it looks like PP for me. Okay, very strong bar. Okay, so let's see whether the next few days it give me a chance or not. Okay, for short terms. I mean low risk entry. Okay, so of course, at the moment the price is very close with resistance at the moment. Okay, so if let's say if make a minor pullback low volume, that would be nice. Okay, I don't know. I just feel that it seems like a PP bar. Okay, so we got a shakeout going back NS. Okay, so here volume is increasing. Okay, quite nice. Okay, let's see how it goes. Okay, for KGB. All right. Any other stocks? Dominant. I think Dominant also in a very strong momentum right now. Oh, okay, very nice. We got two NS. Okay, I didn't follow Dominant after it breaks out actually. Okay, again, I admit that is my weakness actually. Okay, because usually after breakout already, I rarely chase. Okay, because I always look into risk first. Okay, but if you are short-term traders, okay, you can okay, just want to check if my sound is okay right now by typing a 1 for me. Okay, hopefully my sounds and screen is fine. I'm sorry about my internet connection over here. Okay, let's try again dominance. Okay, let's go back to daily. Okay, hopefully my sounds and screen is okay right now. All right, so okay, here we got 2 NS. Okay, 2 NS. 1, 2, okay, which is the latest one. And I think I do see COC as well. Okay, I think I do see COC as well. Okay, so here it seems like a poker pivot too. Okay, now type a A for me. Okay, type a A for me if you can see a COC. Okay, in these areas. Okay, in this area. Type a A for me if you can see a COC. Type a B for me. Okay, if you cannot spot COC. Okay. Okay, so that's dominance. Okay, so we got 2 poker pivot counters. Okay, so let's see whether got any pullbacks or not for tomorrow. Okay, let's go to other page. We got Hong Leong Bank. Okay, but this is a bit pricey lah. But let's see how it goes. Okay, probably some of you like long term. Okay, for example, like long terms. Okay, wow, reaccumulation also a bit similar to Maybank. Okay, a bit similar to Maybank. Okay, but the green penguins returns. Okay, in weekly chart. Right. So for those that who interested in long term, probably want to take notes. Okay, here we got green penguins coming up. Okay, for Hong Leong Bank. Right. Okay, yeah, Pardini. Okay, Pardini previously also having a reaccumulation. Okay, but because of the I think like few months ago, sorry, last month. Okay, we're getting a bit weak. Okay, but they didn't make a strong comeback. Okay, kind of like it. Right. So let's check the weekly. Okay, I think I better wait for green pentagon in weekly charts. Okay. Because I think the background for Pardini is still very solid. Okay, just that here maybe we'll do a shakeout. Okay, but I think the shakeout is not yet completed. Okay, so going to be patient, right? Rojas. Let's try Rojas and Hevia. Rojas and Hevia. Okay, I think nothing much. Hevia, okay, today got volume, but it's not the high volume. Okay, the volume is not that high. All right, it's okay. Looking for high volume. Okay, if not, we go back to one more day, 3rd of January. Okay, I think we go through this yesterday, right? Oh, I think we go to NS screen of barrel. Okay, so let's look into NS. Okay, probably I will go through NS, then we will close for today's sections over here. Kin Hin, okay, Kin Hin. I think Kin Hin also a COB stocks. Okay, let's switch to daily. Yes, okay. A bit similar YNG, but YNG haven't completed shakeout yet. Okay, so personally also I kind of like it because this is a bit like COB stocks. Okay, having like this kind of shakeout in betweens. Okay, during weak market it dropped, push it back, NS. Okay, push it back with NS. Okay. Okay, so that's Kin Hin. And versatile. Okay, let's try. Wow. Reversal with high volume. Okay, this is good. Okay, if you base on weekly charts over here, okay, looks like a strong reversal. Oh, sorry. Looks like this is a strong reversal with high volume. Okay, so if I look back to daily, okay, green pattern is there. Okay, we've got NS today increasing volume. Okay, I think got chance to retest, okay, on the previous resistance, okay, for both the top, right? So worth to monitor. Okay, let's try Jadi Cocoland. Oh, sorry, should use this layout. Jadi in the, okay, I think Jadi is very obvious. Okay, Jadi is in a shakeout at the moment, right? So this is weekly charts, by the way. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so let's go back to daily. Okay, we got an NS over here. So again, this is so-called a range trading. Okay, very suitable for those that who want to trade between support and resistance. Okay, so resistance is over here. Okay, but again, bear in mind this is below 20 cents counters. Okay, so you probably want to follow very closely. Okay, on the NS area. So let's say drop, follow the rules. Okay, you cut loss. Okay, on these support areas over here. Okay, we got Jadi Cocoland. Okay, right, very nice as well. Okay, again, this background here. Okay, this background over here remind me of just now there's two chart, N-crop and what chart really just now? N-crop and CWG. Okay, so here gaps, shake out, push it back, okay, and around before the break. Okay, I think tech cycle also having the same things. Okay, so here make a full pullback. Okay, so usually make a full pullback, you know, it tends to be slower. Okay, it tends to move longer, okay, in this segment over here. But anyway, NS is here already. All right, so make sure probably on the watch is the support is going to build, okay, around this area now. Okay, so again, good for those that who looking for, you know, a trade between support and resistance. Okay, so that's Cocoland. Okay, let's try NTEX. Yeah, let's try NTEX. Or any other stocks you want me to look into, okay, before I go to other screener. Okay, so NTEX is not a very nice setups. So I think Kianhin, okay, very nice. Cocoland can monitor for short term trades over here. Okay, and Jadi, okay, range trading, okay, very nice. How about RGT? Okay, RGT is below 2040s. So here we got one high volume. Okay, remember this high volume? Okay, can any member here share with me what is this bar? Okay, what is the name of this bar? Okay, for members attended masterclass, I think you should know. Right, Mr. Tan attended masterclass. Okay, wins being, okay, Lai He Ting Lam wins. Okay, right, I think you all should know this bar. Right, so usually this bar happens, right? So subsequently you want to watch out for maybe distribution, right? Or maybe uptrust high volume. Okay, but in this case, we don't have uptrust high volume. Okay, but price drop below 2040s. Okay, so a few things you know, they got a very high chance, okay, for them to go into a long period of reaccumulation. Okay, now so far, based on the charts over here, a few things that I like to see. NS, okay, we got some up bar high volumes. Okay, but you know, doesn't mean that it won't drop further. Okay, again, want to see the price cross back 2040s. Okay, like what we discussed on Monday, right? Yes, Nick. Okay, there's COB over there. There's climactic volume. Okay, so this bar called line climax. Okay, so remember that. Okay, line change by climax is different. Okay, depending on where they appear. Okay, so in this case over here, right at the top in this markup stage at the moment. Okay. Okay, let's go to line industry. Okay, let's see any others stock that interesting that I miss out. Okay, line industry. If you're looking for sell right now, I don't think there's any sell at the moment. Okay, but at least it dropped with low volume over here. So chances for them to do a shakeout is there. Okay, but just that there's no volume coming in. All right, so we never know. Again, it's a bit difficult to predict. Okay, probably we'll most likely here for a few weeks to months. Okay, but the weakness is not much. So just that maybe you want to wait for this shakeout to happen again, right? So if you're looking for entry, I think not an ideal place to look for entry. Okay, weekly chart is in red pentagon, right? And the green pentagon just below 240. Okay. All right. Let's look into Polygon. Polygon, good. Okay, I kind of like polygons. Okay, so weekly charts. Okay, we got an up thrust. Okay, so since this is a big up thrust, they need to cross. Testing for a few rounds already. Right, we got NS. Okay, pretty good. Okay, daily chart also got NS. Okay, I don't know, but feels that got chance to break further. Okay, for Polygon. Okay, today closing is strong, good. Most of the time they are staying above 2040s. Yes, we got uptrust over here. Okay, we got uptrust over here, but it looks like they make a shake up. Okay, with the NS. Okay, so I think yes, Polygon got a good chance. Okay, to make a follow through. Okay, so but do remember. Okay, anything also come with risk. Okay, so you can use this NS over here as a support. Okay, or the green pentagon itself. Okay, so very close to resistance right now. Okay, but let's say they make a nice pullback. Yes, I think can consider. Okay, a bit similar like the two poker pure bar that we mentioned just now. Okay, I think NS nothing much for today. 18 LC. 18 LC normally I look into the next day. Okay, so sorry, previous day. Okay, because we want to check is there any healthy pullbacks in the markets or not, right? Well call AYS and GGB. Okay, so this one should use the hourly chart. Okay, because it's very far away from trend 40s. Okay, so again, just repeat anything that momentum far away from trend 40s. I always go back to weekly chart to look for weaknesses and some strength. Okay, so let's look into some COC, right? So here got some COC, but here volume is reducing, but it's not the lowest yet. Okay, for well call. Any others? NGGB. Okay, NGGB. So again, this is the one that potentially they will do a reaccumulation. Again, here got volume. Okay, today low volume. Okay, which is another good sign. Okay, if I look into hourly chart, right? Hourly charts here got some low volume. Okay, so far so good for NGGB. And AYS, let's try AYS. Okay, AYS volume today also getting lower. Okay, so maybe it will try to retest again near to 2040s. Okay, may not be reaccumulation. So Tengah, which stocks are you referring to? Okay, can you share me what stocks? Okay, so this is for Amir. This one's still in reaccumulation stuff. No much volume. Okay, at the moment, but still gonna be sideways. Okay, kind of remind me like Cisco, am I right? Okay, Cisco again a bit disappointing. Okay, I thought that this one going to at least try resistance or make a follow through, but in the end, I think due to the weak markets, okay, they continue to test, okay, at the low of the supports over here. Okay, anyway, I exit ready because I don't want to keep lots of stocks last month. Okay, but I'm still monitoring for them very closely. Okay, so the next the next high volume buy things I want to pay a little bit more attention. Okay, so let's say it remains to be low volume, probably I stay away first. Okay, it's not that it's not good, but I think it's going to continue most likely for a while. Okay, for 6 crops. Even like I think Tiongnan also doing the same things. Okay, looks like a nice shakeout. Okay, but again, I just want to see more volume coming back. Okay, from this chart over here. Okay, does accumulation usually happen above 2040s? I cannot say above 2040s, but normally they are very close. Okay, sometimes they will drop below a little bit, like for example here. Okay, but I can say most of the time they will very close. Okay, with 2040s. Okay, the one that below 2040 most of the time because of why? Because of shakeout. Okay, on the weak market. Okay, so sometimes this will happen. Oh yeah, RL is pretty nice. Okay, RL, yes. Forgot to mention this counters, okay? Because this is the one that previously a bit similar like all this kind of like Solar West. Okay, but Solar West, I think the shakeout haven't completed yet. Okay, so this is the one that actually they able to push back, okay, to certain support level, okay, here. Okay, and of course I expecting more low volume, okay, from here, right? So let's do into Solar West. Okay, I think almost. Okay, let's see whether got more high volume coming in or not. Okay, so just put my alerts here. Okay, right. So this is weekly charts. Looks like a shakeout, huh? For weekly charts. Okay, looks like a shakeout here. But with this one short term, okay, this one short term, okay, because the reason why I say short term because of the background over here, right? So we got a uptrust with some sort of high volume. Okay, so still a bit worried sometimes of the this big uptrust over here, right? Sometimes it hits ready, it will drop again. Okay, so make sure don't trade very close with the resistance. Okay, coastal contract. Okay, this is from Dr. Derek. Okay, I think the other day it come with NS. Am I right? Yes, it come with NS. Okay, no sign of weakness yet. Okay, and the next best part is shakeout. Okay, and yes, we got a shakeout over here. Okay, price cross 2040s. Okay, NS, right? So, but price is far away from 2040s. Okay, price far away from 2040s. Then we go to hourly chart. Okay, hourly chart we look for what? Look for COC. Okay, so well, I think volume is getting lower. Okay, no sign of like uptrust everything yet. Okay, the next bar that close to 2040s with very low volume, I think would be nice. Okay, but no sign of weakness yet. Okay, no sign of weakness yet for at the moment. Okay, VS. VS. VS got this bar. So again, this kind of bar that usually I don't really like it. Okay, so let's try Inari. Okay, because I just want to share with one or two. Okay, now for example, right? So this kind of bar, right? It dropped high volume. Okay, high volume. So I will only interested, okay, if let's say they cross above, like Inari. Okay, let's do into weekly charts. Okay, no information. Because for VS, okay, for VS, so sometimes I mean you can enter, okay, if you want to, but if let's say you see, you know, you got another UT, then probably want to be careful a little bit. Okay, so kind of remind me like G-tronic, if not mistaken. Am I right? I think it's G-tronic lah. So somewhere around here, if not mistaken. Yeah, here, right? Okay, again, not to say that it will follow. Okay, yes, we follow like G-tronic. I don't know what happened to G-tronic. Okay, previously it's one of my favorite counters as well. So I don't over actually they drop a lot, okay, since last year. So here, high volume, okay, they kind of follow through, then subsequently continuation on the downtrend. Okay, continuation on the downtrend. Okay, of course, in between, inverse pullback will happen, right? So that's why I mean, given a choice, okay, given a choice, I try to avoid. My background got a big south bar. Okay, so this is the one that usually I count. Don't really like it. Okay, all right. CGB. Okay, let's try CGB. Okay, if not, then we'll close. Okay, CGB, I can't like it. Okay, so it's a bit similar like one of the penny counter that we mentioned just now. What's the counters already? Is it versatile? No. Okay, never mind, I forgot. Okay, so let's go back to CGB. Okay, volume is coming back, okay, after a big distribution. But do remember, okay, this stock, the background still in distribution. Okay, so here we got a big distribution, inverse pullback, okay, with a big uptrust here. So volume is coming back, okay, so don't expect them to go back to this area. Okay, probably pull back, goes up a little bit, I think it's still possible. Okay, so which means you're aiming for some white ball trades. Okay, I think it's still possible. Okay, so looking into our charts over here. So yes, we got uptrust, NS. Okay, if you want to wait for COC to form, okay, in this area, okay, to look for a safer trades. Okay, but volume is coming back, but do remember it's not the highest. Okay, it's not the highest, so most probably you won't able to change the trend immediately. Okay, so maybe we'll here some segue for a while before it goes. Okay, I think a very good example is Ultronic, right? If I can recall correctly. Yep. Okay, I think it's somewhere around here. Big drop. Okay, high volume. Okay, and then subsequently more volume coming in from here. Okay, so we need to see, at least like, this kind of up bar high volume. Okay, to ensure that, okay, yes, there's a chance to stop the downtrend. Okay, but doesn't mean it will show up like this immediately. So sometimes it will like sideways for a while before they try to go into markup stage again. Okay, any other stocks? Okay, probably I'll take one or two more. If not, we will close for today's section over here. Okay, ABNB. Okay, ABNB. Okay, continue to goes up today, 2%. Sci-Tech, okay, just completed the reaccumulation. Right, Samchem, right, last one. Okay, today drop with low volume. Okay, hopefully this is like a shakeout patterns. Okay, so if let's say there's no questions, I will close my today's section over here. So once again, thank you for joining me today. Right, so hopefully we got more trades. Okay, moving forwards. Okay, so do remember, especially for member, don't limit yourself to only your KSD. Okay, if can, try to like following Seafood Food and Martin or even Alif. Okay, try to go into a little bit of US market. Okay, because US market at the moment, I think they are kind of like offering a good opportunity. Okay, so we'll share more. Okay, in the ETF course there. Okay, next week. Okay, Vince, last one. Okay, D next. Okay, this is for Vince. D next. Okay, daily charts. Okay, reaccumulation. Okay, very nice reaccumulation. Lots of plenty of sound strength from the support level. I think no issue. Okay, it's not that no issue, right? But the support resistance is very clear. Okay, for you to depending, okay, on your plan. Okay, are you doing short terms or you plan to hold for long term? Okay, green pentagon just turned today, but still is Tuesday. Okay, hopefully it closed with a strong green pentagon over here. Okay, but yes, overall it's in a nice accumulation, reaccumulation. Okay, so with this, thank you, and I will see you again tomorrow. Okay, because tomorrow I will replace Martin's, okay, for the Wednesday nighttime section. All right, I will see you tomorrow. Thank you all, and good night.